Well, we're back. That was a terrible idea. Using a VPN was a terrible idea because it did show results to my related to my country, so I did want to like search my anonymous account. That's what I wanted to do, and it costed my stream. Let's see if the stream is still running. It is running. All right, so hold on, chat. So what we're gonna do first is hold on, wait. I gotta edit this. Oh my god, get out of here, please. Stream 95.1 it is, and curry streams. And I gotta set the stream first. And then that. If it shows me, there you go. Alright, the stream is set, chat. I'm gonna go hydrate and then I'm gonna come back. I think. Well, that was a bit annoying. Well, but I guess I'm back. Yeah. I think I got my glass of water, chat. I'm gonna move these things like this. I also had like that open. Guys, you guys remember the last stream where I got like 25 live viewers? That was 2 streams ago, by the way. Like, and now it took me 3 minutes to get my first live viewer. It's just epic crazy. Refresh the chat overlay. Oh wait, yeah, you're right. Hold on. Hold on, chat. Yeah. Hold on, I gotta change that. I forgot to change that actually. And I think it should be back to normal now. Yeah, it's back to normal. I already did. I look like a cube with 5 holes, by the way. Also, welcome to the stream. Something is seriously wrong with me today. My phone's battery's at 5%. I gotta put my phone in the charger. I'm gonna be back in like 1 minute or so. I gotta put my phone in the charger. I'm not gonna be able to see chat when I do that. I'll have to scroll back and forth on my computer, but I think it'll be full. I think my battery will be full in like an hour, and then I can check chat again. Anyways. So you're basically setting a zip bomb. Yo, Kai, welcome to stream. How's it going? How's it going? Also, L my PC right now. Okay, can we just do that? Thank you so much. Buddy. Wait, I'm just gonna do this. It'll be quite hilarious, actually. And there you go. And nice. I'll just close now. It's like several terabytes. It's like a mini zip bomb. You get my point. Like, that's how much you compress the videos. Do you know how big a 72-hour long video would be? That would be, you're talking about a sound, so you're talking about, it's not a video, it's probably audio just, so it's just 1.1 gigabits, bytes. But if that were to be actually a video, that would be definitely be in the terabytes. If it was a video that long. Well, 1 gigabyte is actually a lot for me, actually. So I'm pretty sure my computer can't store any more information more than like 20 gigs or something. It's a mini zip bomb. I said that you're making a zip bomb, not him. Yo, Use, welcome to the stream. How's it going? How's it going? If somebody asks for the ID of the level, ask them to check FAQ. At least I just updated it, so now it has it. I did it twice in a row, by the way. Wait. I think I just did it twice in a row. Wait. I gotta check. Just to confirm here, I'm definitely adding that to my new best list if that's the case. Also, the video is doing an amazing job at buffering. Or my internet went out. My internet went out. Oh my god. Do you like this level? I do. Where did I get the new best? I'm trying to effing clip it. Yo, W effing. Okay, there we go. So that's the first run. And I did it again. That's twice in a row. I did it twice in a row. Alright, well. What's the percentage of that specific? 10.35. 10.35. 5 to ship X2 in a row. And I'll mark that green as well because that's definitely green. Also, why is it on top chat again? Oh my god, okay. Yo, Archie, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Okay, I also don't understand why my... Okay, whatever. I'm doing Ross here. I'm good, man, Archie. How about you, man? I mean, it still has the same functionality as a zip bomb. I am reading your message late, but still. It is still a file bomb, or whatever you'll call it. It's like a nuke. I think nuke is more accurate. A file nuke or something like that would be a more accurate way to describe it, but yeah, it definitely nukes your PC out. Did my live chat die, or did I die? Okay. Okay. 10.22. Bet. I think that was my first best run, right? Yeah. Is there a decorated version? Check description. My version isn't decorated yet, but you can find the decorated version of the original level. There's like a FAQ there. Another 10.22. Rip. That's twice. Filipino, welcome to the stream, man. How's it going? Also, I gotta stop at 10 farming. That's the third time I died there, by the way. Alright, well, I'm getting mind blocked there. That's clear. Oh my god, did it just delete that? Okay, wait, no, okay. It's back. 3 times there? It's crazy. Imagine if I died there again twice in a single attempt. Like, I died there, and then the very next attempt I died there again. That would be crazy. What an L death row. This is like one of the easiest timings at the God level, by the way. That's so disappointing. Dude, like, some of my deaths are just so disappointing. 8.11 to 9.9%. There you go. You verify Mercury after 20 million attempts. So according to you, we're not even 2.5% of the way there. We're not even 3% of the way there to verify Mercury. And each attempt is going to take longer, so we're just at 1% probably right now. It's going to take me 100 years to verify Mercury. Or not that long, but like 80 years. That'd be crazy. That would be the longest verification ever. World record. I mean, I know you're not sure. I mean, it's a prediction after all. Wait, hold on. I'm actually curious where I just died. I was able to see. Was it 10.41% or something? Is that that? If it's that. Rewind 5 seconds. If it's capable of doing that. Which, as I see so far, it's... Okay, it's taking like 20 seconds to load like 3 seconds of the video. Did I ask too much? Or is it just BSing me right now? Okay, apparently it's BSing me. Alright, wait, is it this run? No. What attempt was it? 908, 908. Go forward? Hell no, bro. Oh my god. What is this buffering, bro? Okay, 907. Oh, wait, it was 907. Okay, so this attempt, where did I die? 10.44% is where I died. Alright, so. $8.11 to 10.44%. Dang it. 10.22 again. 4 times. I died there 4 times now. Okay, so every single stream, am I gonna die to the 240 every single stream? I died in the last jump twice, and then now I'm stuck at the 240. And it wasn't even close. It was so far away from doing. Oh my god. 10.6, the cursed number percent, from 8.11. Oh my god, bro. Are we freaking serious, bro? Okay. Dude, that isn't even close. It's like the new best death I could have. Like, it's so fucking embarrassing. Okay. Okay, dying by a pixel off is embarrassing. Dying very, very far off is also really embarrassing. Because I just practiced that section. That's why I'm a bit like embarrassed. Or not embarrassed. Like, that's why it's embarrassing. Okay, 10.44 again. Dude. I just practice that section and then I get mind block error again and again and again. .34. Nice. Okay, that's the very next attempt, by the way. That's the very next attempt, and I already get like another run past 9.7. Are you dead ass? Dude, it is like every single attempt I get a good run, but it's definitely not a single run. The cube in a single run. I can't get more consistent than this, and not get the cube in a single run and get more consistent. That's like something that's like effing impossible to happen. Like, the overall conclusion, I am really, really unlucky with the runs I have right now. Like, I got the cube of to the last jump in stream 84. It's stream 95. I'm getting to the 240 almost every stream now. And I'm not getting to the last jump once. Like, I got there one more time, and then never. That's like some crazy aura loss. Not even close. 10.52. $9.75 to 9.75. I got that at the very next attempt after I got 10.52. Like, the consistency is like hell of a level crazy. Like at this point, I'm just really unlucky I didn't get this in a single run. I'm just extremely unlucky. I feel like there's like actually a possibility they could go for the wave and get it in a single run. That's like how consistent I am right now. Like from here. Yo, Edward, welcome to streams. You could have joined the last stream, it's fine. It's fine, man. I lost so much consistency here while practicing the cube. It's like insane that I can't do this anymore. This is like free compared to the cube, by the way. I mean, it's not free, but it's still like easier. It's just more CPS. Except for the ending wave, that's a bit harder, but I do have some serious practice there. I can also go from wave to the end of cube if I do ever get the chance. Nice one. Hardest, what's the hardest part you've done so far? Hardest run or hardest part? Hardest part is gate a pain easily. But if you're talking about the hardest run, it's probably cube last jump. That's probably my hardest run on the level. But I think my run from 5 to 9.5 does get close to that. But I think overall that is harder. I'm definitely planning to at least buff this section by a little. Like I said, the first 15% was final, but the wave is just so free. Like, I'm probably gonna buff the wave by a little bit, like, especially this part. I'm gonna probably keep the iconic wave section at the same difficulty, but this section is probably gonna get buffed. Not this section, and the mini wave before that. That's like the two parts I'm planning to buff. I mean, it has two 240s as well. Like, even if you remove the 960, it's still the hardest part in the level. Like, it's not carried. I mean, it is sort of carried by the 960, but the 240s inside there also make it really hard. He's on a different section. Not that far out, actually. I started playing from here because I got so consistent on the cube. Like, it's been barely an hour. It's been less than an hour, and it got to the 240 frame perfect. I also got, like, to the last second jump, I think. Oh, no, it's the last third jump, and I got the last fourth jump in that very short period of time, but you guys missed it out. I got to 240. To put in perspective, my yesterday's best was from here to 240, and I got that in less than an hour to stream. But F it, I'll just practice it again. Like, at this point, I'm just really unlucky I didn't got to the single run. Like, because the consistency is out of the charts. Like, I did that section twice in a row, by the way. I did that 240 twice in a row. And then I died here from here 3 times. Like, that's how unlucky I am. And then I died in the last jump twice. Like, it's like Bloodlust 98% twice, 97% X5 times, 92% 4 times, some bullshit like that right now. Yeah, it has two 720s, yeah. But Duel's at 25%, I think, so I'm not practicing that anytime soon. And on top of that, it's just the 720s, like, it doesn't have any other hard timings, like, there's no frame perfects, no nothing. It's just the 720s. Meanwhile, Gate of Pain, there's two 240s, there's a 960, there's also two 120s, I think. One of them is easily a 120, the other one is barely a 120, but it's two 120s, two 240s, and a 960. So that's why Gate of Pain is the hardest part, probably. But if I do buff the section in 25% Duel, that has a lot of frame perfects, I think it can match Gate of Pain, but without that, probably not. I think the closest to the Gate of Pain right now is the one at 50%. The mini cube 720s at the cube. Because there's also, like, a lot of frame perfects there, too. Like, it's not just the... You're talking about this fire 70%. I doubt if it's the easiest section. I'd say the easiest section is 97 to 100 because you have to do nothing to get that run. But if you're going from the start of 95% and you want to pass the ending, you have to memorize 40 arrows. But if you're not doing that, the part is literally auto until the very end. And then you just died with pale pillar of spikes. It's just like the limbo keys Without the limbo keys, the limbo part at the ending is the easiest section. But if you just try to do the keys, it becomes harder, clearly. But the thing with the spider is I did buff the spider section by a lot. I don't think the buffings at those sections are done. Like, after I finish 50%, I do runs like 15 to 30 next. I'm definitely going to buff a lot more sections. I did say that those were 720 frame perfects, but I don't know because I did measure them in Eclipse. So they may turn out to be not 720s, but just regular 240s. Exiled Shade, it said it was regular 240, so I don't know. But if they are regular 240s, I'm definitely going to buff them back to 720s. Because I did measure Eclipse, and the 960 was 1 frame, and then once I came back, it was 3 frames, and not 1 frame. So there's definitely something wrong. And then the first 2 jumps were physically impossible, and then there were 2 frames in 240. So I have absolutely no idea, like, what's going on. Alright, well, I expected that. So I died to 10.22 5 times in a single hour. Amazing. That's a 9.75, so that's times 2. Gate of confusion to the waves, so 3 to 10. That's what I try to do first as well. Alright, well, 9.75 is definitely making a comeback now. Because I died very, very frequently at 9.75 in recent streams. And now I'm starting to die there again. It is a really tight jump. chat. Yo, Realme, long time no see. Welcome to the stream, man. How's it going?
Çalıyorsun. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. Parmağını göstersene. Do. Peki gerisini? Do. Bak. Göster. Söylesene bana bak. Bak yapıyorum. Do, re. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. Öyle değil mi? Aa, göremedim. Bir daha yap. Do, re, mi. O neye bastın?
Fa.
Altta siyaha mı basıyorsun?
Fa.
Nasıl fa'ya basıyorsun? Şu do, re, mi. Sonra bunu fa'ya mı getiriyorsun? Hı. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. Doğru mu oldu? Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. Doğru mu? Bu da birisi değil mi?
Girl, that... Yeah, it was wrong. It was wrong. You're good. You gotta go or see a Realme. As a pianist, yeah. See and have fun. Yeah, I was gonna record. Oh my god. That's the 6th time I died at 10.22. Let's go. I just spammed that because this guy says that question like every single stream, and I ignore it for like a really, really long time. I just ignore it. And then this guy says max sensitivity. I mean, I'm gonna go now, or I see Edward. Are we effing that ass, bro? Oh my god. How many times am I gonna be this far off from doing that cube? Are we serious? 10.6 Kurt's number percent twice now. What is this, dude? Oh my god. So I gotta make a fail counter on that. I gotta make a fail counter. Alright, wait. Okay, I'll just do that. Dang it. 240 FP and last jump fail counter. So I died at the last jump twice. And at the 240 I died 4 times, so that's 6 times I died without passing. It's just 2 jumps, by the way. Oh my god. Wait. So I died there once. And then I died there in stream. Yep, here. Yeah, I died there. Nice one. Yo, Axolotl under the sea. Welcome to the stream, man. You have a question. You don't have to be so formal, by the way. You could just talk freely. time halted, I'll just probably die because all the atoms will just stop moving and I won't be able to breed. I just die because if time technically freezes, the air molecules also freeze, so you can't even breed anymore. And also the temperature drops to absolute 0 because none of the atoms are moving. I have 5 more questions, bro. Is this an exam? I'm just playing Mercury, man. Let me chill out. Okay. Oh, so it's Death Note. It's Death Note, chat. Bro. Or eat that ass 9.75 times 4. Supernatural. K teams. Dang it. Expanded 1 meter a second. Let's say the density of rock and crust increased with the diameter. What would you do? Okay. What do you expect me to do if that happens? Do you want me to pray to God and say, please revert the Earth back to normal? Okay. Or Earth expand. Let's talk about Earth. Okay. I can do no shit if a scenario like that happens. That's a pretty Stupid question. I'm not gonna lie. I can't do anything. I'll just probably live my normal life until I die. I don't know. I saw this layout. Buddy. I literally made like almost 100 streams on this. Like, if you've seen Mercury before, there's only 2 ways you could have seen it. It's either you watched Quip's video and you saw it, or you've seen my progress on the level, or your progress report. It's like God exists. It is Mercury, yeah. But Quip's video is the leader right now. Venus when? Does that answer your question? Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna play Mercury. I'm just looking at the chat way too much. I just gotta lock in Mercury. Yeah, not Arifa. As you can see in this... Okay, wait. Every single time someone says that, I gotta make something like... Okay, wait, where is this, buddy? Properties. No level request or request equals off. And to make a giant text. And it covers the entire screen. Okay, wait, that's... There we go. I feel like I'm taking an exam right now and not playing Mercury. Does life have meaning? I mean, if I'm playing Mercury, then it does. Make it 50% transparent. I'm not playing on mobile, I'm playing on Macbook. I'm gonna display that text whenever somebody displays a level request for 30 minutes. Now you guys aren't gonna be able to see me complete the level. It's just this. If I somehow beat the entire cube, you guys won't be even able to see it. You're talking about making the text 50% transparent. No. You guys sent a level request. You should have done that. There's like 4 giant texts at the bottom of the screen saying no level requests. Are you guys sending it even after that? I'm just gonna make a giant text wall. Are we deadass? Alright, so 10.09. I don't think I died there once. Yep, I didn't die there. 10 points. Let's go. Old drinking for a mercury cup would be so cool. That would be so cool. Do 90 to 1. You just don't realize how hard 90 to 100 is. This is what 90 to 100 is. This alone is like, the gameplay as alone is like extended list, and I have 0 practice on it. Those are frame perfects, by the way. If I Okay, wait, this is my favorite part. Oh my god, if I can light it. You have to memorize all those arrows. And then you have to do that. Oh my god, if I could... you have to do all that. And then you have to do that. I did not create Mercury. I made like my own version of the level. So I made like sort of a sequel to it. But no, I did not create Mercury. there's a ton of words that stay in the screen. Somebody sent a level request, so what I did is I just put that in front of the screen so you guys can't see anything. It's sort of your fault, chat, or one person. Request equals off. I gotta... Nah, bro, I think that's enough. I thought of copy-pasting it and making even more of it, but I think that's good enough. Yeah, there are people... There's like 4 texts that says no level request here. This is request equals off. No level request. No level requests. It's just re. So, wait. Wait, where is it? Now it's 4. There's 4 text bars in the screen, and the first thing in the description is just no level requests. But people still send requests, so what I did is just I made that giant text. So you guys won't send me requests anymore. So I can definitely do this. I think he can, yeah. I don't think he can beat the level, but I definitely think he can beat the section that I'm beating in like a couple of thousand attempts. Probably even the lower amount. I think he can get like the first 15% of level done in like 10k, 15k. Yo, W Pop, welcome to stream. How's it going? Yeah, I think I'll just remove this for now. And I'll rename this to, how do I rename this? There it is. Heal counter, and there we go. Yo, Manny Sido, welcome to the stream, man. The vote is streaming. Buddy, oh my god. Okay, how did I die there? It just teleported me all the way there. I'm 100% sure that's impossible. Wait, you just saw how I died there. Wait. I just teleported right there. Wait. I just teleported. You can't die like that. I'm 100% sure the spikes, you can't touch them from the start. Like, I'm gonna slow the crap out of my game. You can't do that. You can't touch the spike. How the hell did that happen? Okay, wait. You can't touch that spike. Wait. Hold on. I gotta show my actual display capture because how did this happen? Wait. Am I recording the right side? I know I paused for a long time. How did that happen? Okay, wait. You can't die like that. It just lagged. My game just lagged and pushed me all the way there. It like offsetted me for some reason. Okay, I don't know how, but okay, wait, this is gonna be clipped as the rarest death in Mercury ever. You can never die like this. Wait. Yeah, exactly, bro. We just bro. That's the weirdest death ever. Okay, wait. Okay, I screenshotted it. It just died like that because of a lag spike. But I'm definitely gonna include that in like a clip section or something. It's not even an air pixel molecule. It's just gonna be a lag pixel molecule meme. What if you try getting runs later into level? That's just gonna distract me from... The thing is, with the later parts of the level, I'm planning to, like, rework, make, like, a rework version. Like, when I start editing the layout, I'm probably going to update the ship section. It is going to be, like... I'm gonna definitely change the gameplay a bit in the ship section, so it's just unnecessary for me to practice. I'm gonna add some moving sections and orbs and everything. So I'm just planning to practice the first 15% till then. Well, 10.448 is... Alright, well. I died there, 3 times now. This is like only... those are like 3 clicks. And then that's 1 click. So I was 5 clicks away from getting like 6 times now. That's the single stream. It's barely top 5 best runs. It's the 5th best run I had in this stream. You don't even realize how consistent I've gotten at this level. Like, it's just terrible luck that I'm not even able to get this cube in a single run. It's just terrible luck. I got it to, like, you see this fail counter here? It says 6. That's the amount of times I failed at the last 3 jumps of the level. And only one of them is really hard. One of them is a 240, and the other ones are completely free. And I died at the 240 4 times. I died the last jump, which isn't even a frame perfect, twice. And I fluked the 240. I fluked the 240 twice in a row, and then I died there. And then I just got blocked from the 240 afterwards. I never get past 240 again after that. I died at the 240 twice this stream, by the way. Like, Gotta check something? Alright, see ya. Six to 11. Yo, Nix, welcome to the stream. Welcome back. Practice run of 6 to 11 is harder than like the first 20% of every end. You're playing the public version though. This level's like, as I said, like, if you're talking about 11%, are you talking about 2.1 percentage or 2.2? Alright, wait, I gotta actually disable classic percentage here to get what you mean, because... Wait, 6 to 11 is technically to here. If you're talking about my version, so you're talking about from here to... Oh my god, you're talking all the way from the wave? From here to the... I'd say it's probably around... It's probably high extended to low main list, probably. I'd say it's probably actually main list. Because the cube start to the end alone is like top 200 on its own. And there's a 240 frame perfect before that. This timing here is a 240 frame perfect. This one here. It's invisible, but if you hit this too early, you hit the spikes over here. You have to hit this as light as you can. So it's a 240. You have to do that. And I don't think there's that many hard ties. These are like frame perfects each. But this wave is just so free. This section is so free, but the only problem is you have to spend 15 seconds. Or not 15 seconds. You have to spend like 10 seconds to get there. And then you have to do a level that's like extended list. So yeah, it's probably high extended. But 6 to 11% on 2.2 percentage, I don't know what percentage it is. But it's probably way, way easier. Because I know this is 10%. 11% probably lies around here. So yeah, I'd still say it's around top 200 or something. Because I think 6% was around gate of confusion to there. Which is probably like... That's probably my best run from there to there. I think I already have 6... No, wait, I have 5 to 10%, I think. Gate of Confusion is actually before that. So you have to do the emptiness after Gate of Confusion. Alright, so yeah, it's probably top 200. Like, there's a huge difference when you do an extended list demon that's 15 seconds long, and you have to do that while also waiting an extra 10 seconds. And I won't say the wave is completely free, but it's not even close to the other sections of the level. Like, I'd say especially this part definitely has a contribution to the difficulties increase. Because this section is not easy at all. Like, this part is, like, mid-tier extreme. I'd say high-tier extreme, actually. This is, like, top 10 gameplay. If it was, like... If it wasn't for the 240. If you add the 240, it's definitely top 1 gameplay. But if you just add these, it's probably top 5 to 10. I mean, it just depends on the length. I'd say 25% to 30-ish% is where it will become harder. Like, the level's, like, not done yet, so... Some of the sections are incredibly easy, some of the sections are, like, so stupidly hard. But if you ask me, the maximum society will go is probably 30%. I don't think it goes anything past that. No, that's a bit of an exaggeration. Like, society is effing top 1, you guys. Like, 20% top 1 is, like, crazy-ass difficulty. Like, I'd say 20% is really, really hard, but I don't think it is as hard as society. I don't think it's actually that hard. But there's, like, 720 frame perfects at 25. That's, like, the main difference that launches the level. I think 20% is, like, top 10, but once you get to those 720s... There's, like, a significant difficulty increase from there. Like, getting to 20% is actually hard, but it's not as hard as the choke points. It has 3 240s, yeah, that's crazy. But the thing is, Mercury has 8 240s from the first 15%. Like, the first 15% has 8 240 FPS rate perfects. But afterwards, it has only 2 720s. I don't think it has any 240s, it's just 2 720s. I know it has, like, a couple of 120 frame perfects, so it's just the fact it doesn't have 2 240s. Eight to 11, yeah, I'm trying to do the cube in a single run, but this is 2.1%, I'm gonna remind you. So it's technically 10 to 15%. The 960 is at 3%. It's at 3% of the level, it's at Gate of Pain. The 720s are at 25% dual cube. Like, it's 7 240s and a 960 or 8 240s. Like, whatever you call it. Dang it. 10.34. I did buff it recently, though. I did buff it. Like I'm gonna show you. It is buffed. Like it was a miscount, but then I buffed it back to 960. Like, I'm just gonna show you real quick. If I can turn on the grid here. You see? I moved the spikes a little bit closer to the left. So it's actually way harder now. Like, I don't know, but it's like a micro step closer. But I am 100% sure it's way, 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 way harder. It was a mixed count because of the Eclipse mod, but I am pretty sure that even if this is somehow not a 960, it's definitely way harder than the 240. Like I do play the regular 240 FPS, and a 1 frame in this isn't even close to this timing difficulty. Like, it was 3 frames, apparently. But yeah, I did buff it. Let's see how many attempts it's gonna take me to do this. I'm just curious. I'll just do straight from here. So I did it. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 attempts to do it. I'm pretty sure I was way consistent on this. I was doing this in like 1 and 4. I got lucky with the 1 and 8 here. I'm not trying to gamble here, by the way. I'm actually trying to do the timing. So that took me 25 attempts. So it takes between 10 to 25, depending. 5 to 25, depending on my luck. So it's average 1 in 15 consists. So yeah, that... For comparison, on 240 takes me 1 in 4 to 5. So it is around 3 to 4 times harder. But I'd say it is even more because... I'm gonna do a live stream on Mercury. Good luck. 2.1%, by the way. It's 2.1 percentage. I already explained this in the progress report video. Because I'm using classic percentage here. Wait, hold on. Yeah, if I disable this, watch what percentage it lands on. It's at 2%. And now it's at 3.18. But the thing is, if I do runs from here, it shows at 0%, even though I'm not going from 0. So that's why I enabled this to compensate. And now it's at 2.4. I can't wait for Laser to verify it. No, man. Like, Nyx can become the first victor of Mercury if it gets verified. I think there's, like, still a while before Laser actually verifies Mercury. Like, I'm pretty sure Laser is about almost 6 months into Glass Chapelle, and he's still not done with the verification yet. So, and Glass Chapelle is around the same difficulty as Mercury, so if I doubt if it's gonna take like 4 months to beat Mercury. There's gonna be like another 6 months of decoration. So you have about a year in front of you at least before it gets verified. Let me go hydrate for a second. He has misanthrope in 2 runs. Yeah, he definitely is at the skill of a top 10 player. He is also one of 2 people to have Heliopolis in 2 runs. Or no, it's Zoink. No. He has Heliopolis at 48%. Like, if you exclude Zoink, is the only... Oh my god, I did it wrong. I said it wrong. He has Heliopolis at 48%. I'm pretty sure there's only 2 people who did it. It's Zoink and there's Garbag. And then there's Laser, who did Heliopolis 48%, but he did not give Heliopolis the 2 runs. Alright, chat. I'll go hydrate for a second. I'll be back in around 2 minutes or something. I'll be back by then. See you guys. Zoink is the only one. No. I'll look up Laser's channel. I like Laser. I Heliopolis because I know there's also Garbag too. Oh wait, it's 48 to 100. Oh my god. No, it's 48 to 100. I was wrong. It's 48 to 100. I said it wrong. And the Garbag got. Okay, wait. Who else got? Because I know somebody else got 48 to 100. Okay, I was wrong. Rarest death in Mercury happens. What's that? Minecraft disappeared after Zoink stopped playing Heliopolis. That means Minecraft is working on something big. He is definitely working on something big. If Minecraft has disappeared, he's like secretly shutting the hell up, and then he's working on another big project. And he comes back 2 years later with an insane new or something like that. Oh my god, how far was I from... Okay, 10.37. Okay, so... Short stream by... Haha. It's short for a BURC stream. Wait. Helio after verifies Artemis 13. Definitely. Like, he said he got runs on Heliopolis. He got 2 runs or something. Like, it's just like exasperation, except Heliopolis is decorated and exasperation is not. So yeah, definitely. Yeah, also I can't imagine the amount of backlash Zoink is gonna experience if he doesn't return to Heliopolis. I mean, I know some Twitter BS users are just gonna create some sort of drama for not verifying Heliopolis or something. I honestly don't know. It depends on my consistency. If I am extremely consistent and I'm able to get that run constantly, I'm probably going to go for 7 to 11%. And then I'm going to try to get a 50% in 3 runs. If I'm not consistent, I'm going to first try to get 5 to 10 and then 5% so I have the entire level of 3 runs. That's what I'm aiming for right now. Like, that's what my next goal is. Zoink doesn't have to buff or nerf Heliopolis. And also, I don't think Zoink would just drop Heliopolis for that. I think the only reason Zoink isn't going for harder levels is because he doesn't want his top 1 position to be taken away. Because if he just spends like 4 months verifying a top 1 like Popoff did, then Trick and other top players can just catch up to Zoink and dethrone him while he's busy beating that level. So what he prefers to do is just beat easier levels so he can put in more lead before going for other top ones. So overall, I don't think he will drop Heliopolis because that. I think he has the perfect mental capability of doing something like that. I don't know. Okay. Zoink would be codependent instead. That's probably the most unlikely scenario ever. 10.09, where is it? Alright, times 2. I don't think Zoink is just gonna focus on beating 2-player levels. Like, he's just asking me to play 2-player levels. Like, I mean, unless if 2-player levels give an insane amount of list points, it would just absolutely make 0 sense to practice them. It's just more worthwhile to beat, like, 5 more top 30s or 40s to get more list points instead of beating a 2-player level. Because that's just going to clearly take a lot shorter amount of time. Like the same thing goes with top 1s and 2-player levels. I don't know. I don't think Zoik is ever getting close to beating levels in degree of Eternus if he doesn't want his top 1 rank to be stolen. Like, he can be Eternus, but in the cost of his top 1 player status. Like, people aren't gonna recognize Zoik the #1 player anymore. It's just so stupid. Like, you could just beat the hardest level in the game that's like 10 times harder than the current top 1. And just because Porter Crate has that much influence, people will still not consider you as the best player. There's gonna be some people who say, oh, but the top player beaten 10 top levels, even though the level you verify is like 15,000 times harder than whatever the other things have beaten. That's like the logic of the current Geometry Dash community. People just don't care how skilled somebody is at beating impossible levels, how skilled they are in actually playing 2-player levels, how skilled they are in spamming. They just look at the pointer crate, and say, oh, they're the best player in the game, and then instantly say yes. Like, that's how it goes. The wave is so hard, I don't think it's probably the easiest part. Like, the only reason I'm saying that is because I didn't buff the wave that much. Okay, the streak of dying at 10.09 has started 3 times there. That's my 3rd time. So he can genuinely nuke the demon list anytime he wants, yeah. The topic has become Zoink now in my chat. Like, that's crazy. Like, I think the only thing Zoink cares about is keeping his rank status. Like, rank 1 status. And he maybe, like, new top ones to do that. So people will doubt him as the best player. Tidal Wave was top 1 longer than Tartarus. Yeah, he made the main list for a 2nd time or 3rd time, I don't know. Yo, Calcium, welcome. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like beating a top 1 takes so long that somebody else is just gonna take your rank from the demon list while you're doing that. Like I'm pretty sure Zoink is waiting till levels like Eternus is actually reachable by the human limits. There's like so many top levels that they're actually close to Eternus. That's actually a viable option to go for it. Alright, I brought back my phone here so I can see chat again. Hold on, chat. Okay. Let me check chat from my phone. Just stop at tsunami. Nah, bro. I mean, I don't know. It just really depends. I mean, I'm 19. I'm older than Zoink, by the way, in terms of age. I think I'm doing pretty good at Mercury. Like, I'm planning to get decent progress on Mercury. Even though I'm, like, probably, like, around a year older or so. So I don't think age matters unless you're, like, 60 years old or something. Dang it. 10.22 again. 7 times dying there. That's crazy. Well, good luck on doing that, because I haven't even managed to do it. I failed to do that in a year. Like, if you could do that in a week, that would be some huge aura. That would be some huge aura for you, but unfortunately, I'm not gonna do that. Can a grandpa be society? Why not? Maybe in like 5 years or 6 years, when society is just extended list, and there's like someone that's 40 years old that's great at the game, maybe that guy can like verify it and... Okay, are we serious now? Okay, like that, we died there twice now. Alright, well, that's amazing. 10.444 times. Nice. And I'm gonna do this. F you. Do you have more than 10%? I'm not even close to getting 10%. That's how hard this level is. I'm not planning to do runs from 9% down. I'm planning to do runs from here, and then probably go from 0. I mean from 8% again. Because it's like, this is like the section where it is a real choke point to get through. Perhaps I might spend like an hour or 2 practicing this. We consider it as a good run. 11.82 from 10. Nah, bro. He has 1.3 million attempts on Eternus and just up for a run for 24 to 34. I think a 10% run on Eternus is still really impressive. And also 1.3 million attempts just because he does like every single millisecond. So yeah, technically, you could just compare the amount of attempts. I'd say if you just got 10% on Eternus, because Eternus is like barely 1 minute long. So 10% is like 6 seconds. So every single one of your runs is a fraction of a second. You have like an extremely overinflated attempt count. So yeah, the amount of time we spent on both of our individual levels are probably very similar. Because I have 490,000, which is like 1/3 to half the amount. And my best run is like 12 seconds to 50 seconds. So yeah, the amount of attempts and dedication we have is probably around the same. Probably something like 10% would be possible. Because if I get 15% of 3 runs, which is something that can happen to 700,000 attempts. Since Gate of Confusion and Entry is easy, if I do runs from Gate of Word to Gate of Pain consistently, I'm definitely sure I can get to the wave. Like, that's very possible. Yo, Creeper Plays, welcome to stream. How's it going? Yeah, it's not an accurate percentage. I'm temporarily using this type of percentage. It's gonna have 10 million attempts if I verify this. It's gonna be easily top most attempts spent on a Geometry Dash level. Top 1 jump from medium team in Mercury. Or some shit like that. It's gonna be the longest thumbnail ever. I mean title. No, the gameplay in Eternus is definitely harder than Mercury. The thing is, Mercury difficulty comes out of its length and not out of its difficulty. If you just take 1 minute of Mercury, that is just 16% of the level. Because that's 6 minutes long. Meanwhile, it would be around 70% of Eternus. Which is already top 1 on its own. So yeah, it does not have the difficulty of Eternus. So yeah, I'd say 10% of Eternus is around 8% of Mercury difficulty. But 8% of Mercury is around like 30 seconds long, 40 seconds long. Like it depends on what section you look at. Like if you look at the choke points, there are some sections where the gameplay of Mercury can be harder than Eternus theoretically. Like, if you just look at the start of the level, and if you take this cube, for example, which is like 3%, this would be equivalent to around 12%-ish of Eternus, I'll say. And it's around 5% of Mercury. But if you go from 0 to 8%, there are some sections that are empty. Like, it depends on what you look at. No, the reason why 25% is top 1 difficulty is because of the 720s. Like I said, there's 2 720 frame perfects there at the dual cube. That's what carries the entire thing. Like, if you get cast before that, like the thing is, you have to spend 2 minutes playing Mercury before you have to do 2 720 frame perfects. And that's the reason why. That's like beating Acheron and placing like a 1 jump from Cyclone Click at the end. Like, that's what it is. Or putting a single timing from tax evasion. It is not that hard. It is not as hard as being. Sari Never Clear is like top 5 easily. I'd say 15% is definitely harder than Acheron. I'll say it is around top 15 difficulty, but it is not as hard as Sari Never Clear. Like, you're talking about 2.1%. It's probably around top 20 to 15. Perhaps even harder, but it's definitely not as hard as Sari Never Clear. Or Unnerved you're talking about. Pickle Breeding Dragon. You can create anything in Infinite Craft. It's named Infinite for a reason. Dude, we're talking about unnerved old Sari Never Clear, which is like top 5 apparently. I don't think it's as harder than that, but yeah, I did play Acheron though. I can say it's either slightly harder or a bit harder. Like, I don't know about Avernus though. It's probably between Acheron and Avernus or something like that. But he could be harder. I don't know. Because I did not play other levels. I think I played Silent Clubstep. I did play Every Ed as well. I don't think it is as hard as that, but I do think it's harder than Acheron. So it will be located at around top 20 in the current demon list, I think. Like the first 11%. I think it's harder than Acheron. Remember, the first 15% has 8. If you exclude the 960, there's 7 240 FPS rate perfects. In just the first 15% of Mercury. Like... And it's 40 seconds long. Like, it has more frame perfects than a TARDIS, by the way. Like... But it is not... Definitely is not as hard as a TARDIS. It's just carried by those most of the time. It's low CPS. That's the only reason why it's like... The third variant has 6240s, as I know so far. Or something like that. It is 360s. No, it's 360. 15 360 frame perfects or something like that. I'm not planning to slide a copy of Mercury to anybody unless if I get like some serious runs. Like, I'm not doing it before I at least get 11%, as I said. Like, or 15%. It's 15% at 2.2 percentage. I'm trailing off, approaching the lever. You're leaving. Alright, see ya. Minnesota. Wait, there's no way I missed it. I missed 250,000 attempts. Wait, how many attempts do I have right now? Wait. 253. Okay, no. 249. No, it was not that either. 112. 408 plus 4,117. Okay, it's that one. This is that one. So now it's at 253726. Let's see. Let's check. 493,000. Only 800. So we're around 6,000 attempts away from 500,000 right now. You got 2%. GG's. We're only 6,000 attempts away from 500K, by the way, which is crazy. Like, from 500,000 attempts. So we definitely did around half of the work to there from the previous stream. So we got a stream for... I started streaming at 1. Now it's 4. Wait, I can reach 1 million. I mean 500,000. There's a possibility. I can actually reach 500K until it's 9 p.m. There's actually a possibility I could do that. That's a great route. That's a great route. I gotta. That was 10.25. That's 12. That's a whole ass 12 points. 10.35 to 12. That's 2 new bests. That's... I will count this as a new best. F it. $10.35 to... It's at 12.14. I'm gonna make that grow bigger. Hold on. Was it 10.35? It is 10.35. That's the new best. I did it twice in a row. I did 240 twice in a row again. I think you're going insane for Mercury. I should have by a long time ago. Like, my expression has quite a bit changed ever since I started playing Mercury. But I mean, I was playing levels for like hundreds of hours, like a year. Definitely before I started playing Mercury, so it's nothing new. Except for the fact that playing Mercury is playing a single level, while back then I was playing like 4 or 5 levels like that. Like, there's a difference. Okay, wait. Zero people watching. Wait. Let me just visit this guy's chat for a bit. He's doing no clip runs. Alright, well. Hold on. I don't want to ruin his focus. I don't want to ruin his focus right now. That's a great run. Alright. He's doing no clip runs. Well, good luck on Mercury. Let me just... I'm going to go back to my chat. The chat's empty. Happens. It happens. Okay, what the heck? Oh my god, bro. And now we got 12.420. That's 2 new bests in a single day. That's blue. I'm so consistent at the ship right now. Okay, can I just see my stream? Okay, thank you so much. Alright, I'm gonna go for like 3 minutes again, and I'm gonna be back. Alright, chat, I gotta go again. Damn. Let's see how many attempts. Alright, not that much. Alright. This person has bought the entire chat. Holy. I'm gonna go for like a couple of minutes right now. But yeah, I'm AFK. Has been a while actually since I reached 1,000 subs. Has been like almost 2 weeks. Not that much actually. I don't know. It's been like at least a week though.
Burak şu tişörtü düz giysene. Önüne arkasına girmiş. Hangi perde önüne?
Alright, I'm back now. Why is your mod a yandere? I don't know. Or I don't even know how that thing is pronounced, but I know what it is. Alright, let's see. Be right back. Alright. You tried to do 11 to 13. I did see your stream, by the way. I mean, you were AFK when I saw you, so I assume you came back. But nice, I guess. What I do know about 11 to 13 is my version is not harder than yours. Your version is 11 to 13 is same as mine. It's just a cube. I think I buffed the red orb portal section, but rather than that, no. Shortest stream ever and still 3 hours. Yeah, totally shortest stream for a BURC stream. We're not even halfway into the stream, by the way. There's still a lot more. Like, I'm planning to stream for another 4 hours. Yeah, it's the same for me. It's the same for me too. Like 11, 13. I did see your stream. You're using 2.1% as well. Or mercury doesn't have a preset percentage. It's one of that. But my version does have a preset percentage, so. Alright. Hop back on medium demons? It's a bit too late to say that, no. I've been not hopping on medium demons for 3 years now. You should have time traveled to 3 years ago to say that. Alright, let's see. 7:38. It's 17:14. Oh my god, bro. Dude, I swear to God, if I actually fail from 0 now, as I got that twice in a row, I'm gonna freak out. Think you're burning out from mercury? Happens a lot. I'm just able to get over it. It happened to me with QK as well. And I'm about to reach 500,000 attempts, so. Wait, alright, so 9.75. I died there for the 5th time. Okay, what? It just held by itself. I'm not planning to leak the entire layout. I'm only planning to leak the first 15%. I'm going to do that as a demonstration of difficulty, so you guys could have an idea of how hard my version of the level is on average. That's why I would be leaking it. I'll be leaking the first 11%. I will be leaking the entire thing. I'll probably like get decorators, like collabs, or probably something like that. When they start decorating, that's also another thing. air pixel molecule at that again. Okay, wait. So 10.52 times 2. Nice one. Yo, Shadow Moon. Great timing, Shadow Moon. Wasn't even close. 10.22. I died there 8 times now. Amazing. First click of the run you're currently doing? You mean this? This timing? It's barely 60 FPS frame perfect. I mean, I said it was a 120 before, but it's apparently 5 frames in 240 to 4 frames, so it is a 60 FPS frame perfect. Oh my god, the exact same thing again. And I was just barely a pixel. Oh my god, that's a micropixel. That ain't even a pixel. You can't even tell if I even touched the spike. You can't even tell if I touched the spike from the left or from the bottom. That's how close that jump is. Oh my god, bro. What the hell is this death, man? Bro. That's the 3rd time I died there. That's, by the way, 4 clicks away from the ending, by the way. And I died there 3 times. I died at 240 twice. Like, you can just see the consistency flowing through. Like, if I was playing a extended list demon, or like a high tier legacy list demon, and if I was this consistent, I would be considered the unluckiest victor ever. Like, that's how bad it is right now. Oops. $9.75. I died there 5 times, so now it's the 6-1. This is just the repetitive luck I have. I first died at 8% on Kyuki 13 times without getting 9%. Then I died at 3 to 8% on the easier version of Mercury, like 20 times